We got to talk about this though because we both sports fans. So you got Joy Taylor and Skip Bayless. Now, usually when we talk about these two, we talking about sports. We talking about highlights. We talking about Skip hating on.
Fox Sports.
Yeah, we talking about Skip hating on Shannon or hating on LeBron or something like that. Usually that's what we talking about.
I read up on this story and I just want to say, fuck that hairdresser. Man.
All right, let me finish.
Fuck her.
All right, can we introduce the story first? So we
My
can get
bad.
into it?
Go ahead.
Appreciate you. So there's a lawsuit out
by a bum ass hairdresser.
Can I get the
My bad. Go ahead. My bad. I keep cutting you off.
Mad. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna let you go. I swear to God, I'm an ISO. There is a lawsuit out against Skip Bayless as well as Joy Taylor. Skip Bayless being a long time.
It's mad.
Can I finish, bro? Can I finish, please?
My bad.
I'm gonna introduce. I promise I'm gonna let you go.
My fault.
Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor has been a sometimes host over on FS1 for a certain some of the shows over there. But Skip Bayless has been a long time host. First Take, you've seen him with Stephen A. Smith a long time, things like that. And there is the executive of content or the president of content over at FS1. I believe I can't remember his name right now, but I will get it. Long story short, they are accused of sexual battery, sexual assault, workplace misconduct, things of that nature. A former hairdresser that worked there for a decade or so has accused these two of multiple things. Now, the most explicit things are, would you like to, I'll give them to you and then you respond. You have Skip Bayless offered the hairdresser $1.5 million
for the pussy.
For the box.
And the bitch said no. Get the fuck out of here.
Can we finish? I'm going to just give you all, and then I'm going to see what you believe, what you don't believe.
Fuck out of here.
Joy Taylor, they saying she basically has sex to get her way to the top. She had sex with the let me finish. I'm going to give it. I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to send it to you. So they said she had sex with the
she fucked her way to the top to get her position. Can I finish, bro? Fucking what?
Can I finish, bro? I promise you're going to have all your time. This ain't how this supposed to go.
You roundabout in this shit.
I'm not roundabout in nothing. You ain't even letting me tell them what we talking about. Everybody don't know Joy Taylor and them. She fired them. So listen, they saying Joy Taylor fucked the executive of content as well as Emmanuel Achua, who is one of the hosts over there as well too. I think for Speak Now or Speak, something like that, over on FS1. Long story short. And on both of those instances, she was promoted. In doing so, the hairdresser was requested to go with Joy to each show that she went to. Joy was basically showing her and telling her and confiding in her about her incidents and things that she was having. Long story short, she was fucking Emmanuel Achua and the executive of content at FS1. They saying she fucked to the top. Now, I'm going to pass it to my boy over here. 1, do we give a damn about either of the two? And 3, no, let's go there. 1, what do you think or what do you care about in this lawsuit?
I think this hairdresser lady full of shit, to be honest with you.
You think she's lying?
No, I don't think she's lying about you're saying that is not you, but she's alleging that she was the victim of like sexual battery, people rubbing against her, rubbing on her, making sexual advances toward her. Bitch, you work in fucking Hollywood and in TV. That's just gonna happen. Now listen,
Ray, I can't let you do that.
Listen,
I'm gonna let you talk and then I'll respond.
You can't say that. You can't say that the dude was rubbing on. He offered you money for the pussy. You allegedly said no. If that's the case, then bitch, move on. So then what you did was you went to the bitch whose hair you're doing. Hey, can you believe Skip offered me some money to fuck? And she was like, bitch, you stupid as fuck for not taking it. I did. And that's why I'm where I'm at, and you doing my hair.
That is not what she said.
That's exactly how that went down.
At first,
you just said she confided in the hairdresser. Bitch, you a hairdresser, and I'm telling you, I'm fucking all these niggas and getting how I'm getting it, and you gonna come to me and tell me this nigga offered you some bread for the pussy, and you said no, and I'm supposed to feel sorry for you, bitch?
You're not hearing me. She said she got her ass squeezed at a party, unwarranted, and then she went to Joy Taylor and stated this is what occurred, and Joy Taylor basically told her to get over it. And you saying what to that?
Get over it. Do something or get over it.
Which she did. So her going to HR and then them not responding is exactly why she doing what she doing right now.
You went to HR that didn't respond and you stayed.
For 10 more years. And then now she's doing the lawsuit. So let me ask you this question.
So that's
Are you more
mad?
Shit. Are you mad that she didn't quit immediately and then make the lawsuit? Is that what you're mad about? Or not mad about? Is that what you disagree with?
I can't stand when bitches do that shit. They did that shit. They try to do that shit to everybody now. It's 10 years ago he touched me. Bitch, why you ain't say something 10 years ago?
It ain't that easy in all ways. I get what you're saying in some situations.
God, I'm tired of having this argument with people. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Now, granted, everybody's.
Yes,
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yes, it is. You're not gonna punch me in my face, and then I'm gonna go tell somebody 10 years later.
That's a fact.
Talking about, I couldn't say nothing. It was bothering me.
But what I am saying is, you can't expect you to be everybody.
So what the fuck that got to do with anything?
What I'm saying is, you saying how you would react. You don't know how everybody else would react.
That's a normal reaction.
I'm with you saying that. Yes, you're right. I'm with you. I'm not saying I don't agree with your thought process as to if somebody does something to you and you feel that way, you should act immediately if you feel that strong.
So what the fuck does 10 years do?
I'm telling you what I'm telling you right now. We can't expect everybody to react to that shit the same way that we would.
So what the fuck is a 10-year reaction do?
Whatever it needs to do for that person in that time, right?
Why? You're telling me you reacted to some shit 10 years later, it still bothers you?
Yeah,
Grow
it's possible.
the fuck up.
Ray, you can't. You don't get the time out. If something that you deem is traumatic, because right now your thought process is coming from a space of you ain't even saying nothing real. Basically, that's why your stance is coming from. But what I'm saying to you is, if it's real to them and that person deems it to be traumatic, who the fuck is we to tell them when to get over that?
Me. Get the fuck over it.
What I'm saying,
the fuck you mean? Who are we?
Who are we to tell them when they should be over it or how long it takes them to get over it? You telling them get over it, but it's not up to you. What I'm saying to you. So what I'm saying to you is
you're saying who? That's the reason. That's the reason there are statutes of limitations to certain shit.
And then they just undid him for Diddy to get his ass caught. And
we're not talking about who undid what.
It's also undid for the other reason.
We're not talking about who undid anything. You said, who are we to say how long someone should get over something? It's called a statute of limitations, which means if you don't do something about this crime in this time period, get the fuck over it.
And it's not, but time out. Here's what you're not understanding. That's also not only on the victim. That's on the basis of the fucking police officer who has to do the work. That's so if the police officer can't get the crime
if you
solved,
don't do anything about this in this time frame,
Ray, but you're being completely ignorant to the fact, gang, that there was multiple people who have reported it to the crime people and couldn't get, and they didn't get it done.
We're talking about this particular situation.
Go ahead.
You specifically said she waited 10 years to say something. And then you said, who are we to tell somebody how long they can wait? That's what a statute of limitation is.
Listen, you're right.
We can't charge you with this over this time frame.
In the legal standpoint, they can say that we can't charge you. Legally, they can't. But that doesn't mean to say that the victim didn't try to do something 10 years prior and it didn't go through, which is why. But
we don't know that.
Hear me out. But what I'm saying to you is that's to my point, right? Who are we to tell them when they can get their get back? That's like saying, let me finish.
That's not the same question, bro. What are you talking about?
You're the one who brought up statute of limitations. It is the same question.
You're saying, yes, you just said that 10 years ago, how are we to tell them to get over something, or how are we to tell them how to react to it?
You're saying the statute of limitations tells them that, and I'm telling you the statute of limitations doesn't tell them shit. They can get over it. They can never get over it if they choose to.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. You asked, who are we to tell them when to get over something? And I'm explaining to you that there is a time limit on when you can charge somebody. That's what a statute of limitation is.
That has nothing to do with get over it, is what I'm saying. Nothing. Zero. What time frame? What time the government tells me that they can't get nobody for a crime that was committed to me does not dictate how long I give a fuck that crime was committed.
But the only reason this shit is relevant is because she's saying something now instead of when it happened.
But what I'm saying to you is you're skipping the point in the lawsuit where she stated I said something to the HR people.
You didn't say that in the beginning.
Didn't I say that?
No.
I literally, we'll run it back because I know I said it. And if anybody in the chat can look, I said it. I literally said to you, you said, because she said that she went to Joy Taylor and Joy Taylor said, oh, I'm fucking all these niggas for millions. I'm supposed to feel bad for you. I said, no. You forgot the fact that she said, I got my ass grabbed at a party. And then I told Joy Taylor, and Joy Taylor said, get over it.
Who the fuck is Joy Taylor?
Let me finish. And I also stated earlier, after I said that to you, you said, why are you doing it now? I said, she went to HR and they didn't do anything then. And you said, well, it's 10 years, get over it. That's when I said that to you. So we'll go back, because I don't want to go in circles. We'll go back and look at it later or whatever. But I'm telling you, that's what I stated to you. The long story short.
It's fucking nonsense.
So let me ask you this question. Do you think her claims are valid or you think she's a disgruntled employee? Because we could have that conversation.
I don't fucking know because I don't know. She's a fucking hairdresser. I don't know this lady.
So don't time out. You can't discredit the hairdresser, nigga. They make good money in business is what I'm saying to you. But that has nothing to do with my question. My question is, do you think she's a disgruntled employee or do you believe that her claims are not to be true? And do you believe that based on
I'm not saying that her claims aren't true. I'm not saying that her claims aren't true. But in the lawsuit, she named a whole bunch of shit really that don't got nothing to do with her. You're talking about, oh, Joy had a relationship with this nigga.
I was
that
wondering
don't got
that too.
nothing to do with you. Joy was fucking the executive director. That don't got nothing to do with you. Skip Bayless asked me for some pussy. Okay, I said no. Move on. I got groped, and there was a whole bunch of other instances.
I'm not laughing at that.
Allege that I was groped and all these other, like, bro, are you kidding me, man?
I hear you, and I hear some of them shits. But what
Are you kidding me, bro?
But here's what I'm saying: Skip is the illest, though. We gonna talk about Skip for a second.
He not the only nigga to do it.
Okay, just because you ain't the only nigga that do it, Ray, don't make it fucking right, gang.
That pays for a pussy? What are you talking about,
pays.
Bro? He offered her $1 million for the pussy.
Okay,
what are you talking about?
And then what I'm saying to you is she said no.
Okay.
Let me finish. He proceeded. This is what the lawsuit said. He proceeded to make advances at her from her perspective. Then furthermore stated, she said to him on one of the advances, don't you have a wife? Skip said, ain't you Muslim? And your dad got 4 wives? She responded, my dad's dead. This nigga Skip is out of pocket, okay? I just want you to know that, Ray. In no workplace, in the event that you get, and this says this in the sexual harassment manual 101.
I understand that, yes.
Okay. At no workplace, when you attempt to court somebody else and that person denies your advances and you continue, is that fucking okay?
Right.
So for Skip's situation, she's valid. In the ass grabbing situation, if valid, she's valid.
If the story actually happened that way, yes. I don't believe
Now, what I'm saying to you is, if the other 2 things, I don't know how they even entered the fucking lawsuit. I'm with you on that. If I'm just telling you that I'm doing this, if I'm not the one making this motherfucking claim, how does that make you? How did Joy? I
so
want to know how Joy Taylor.
The lawsuit is against Fox because Joy Taylor saying that she slept with all these people to advance in the company is quid pro quo, and that's illegal.
Copy. Okay, I get what you're saying.
So it didn't necessarily happen to the hairdresser, but it affected her in the workplace, and she heard about it and had to deal with it and all of that.
But my question: at no point in the lawsuit does it state that she was attempting to be an analyst or no shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So how the fuck did she even put that stuff in there anyway? I don't know. I'm gonna tell you this: that boy Skip. Freaky ass nigga use a 69 guy. Freaky ass nigga use a 69 guy. Skip told Shorty, don't your daddy got 4 wives?
Skip know he an ugly ass old white man, and that's the only way he gonna get pussy. So I'm
Skip
not
is
mad.
the illest, okay? Skip is the fucking illest.
Niggas ain't say, who the nigga that owned the Patriots? The Robert Kraft nigga. Niggas ain't say nothing when that nigga was doing it.
They ain't ever gonna say nothing when you got that much money. It takes a lot more than one to get you out of here. But if they want you out of here, they'll do you like they did Deshaun Watson.
I was about to say it.